Hello, happy Monday, everybody, and welcome back to Lowry at Home. We've been coming at you for over a year here now doing this. We've got just two episodes left. This is episode 83, and with us today we have naturalist Brett, who's going to tell us a little bit about June bugs. So go ahead, take it away, Brett.
Hey there, everyone. It is Mr. Brett out here at the Lowry Nature Center, and of course, we're Lowry at Home, and we're going to talk about something today. An animal that is part of a group of animals that there are more of this one type of animal than any other animal on the planet. 350,000 species to be exact, 30,000 of which live here in the United States. And you're probably going, wait. 350,000 species of just one kind of animal? That's right. It's the beetles. If you put all of the beetles in one pile, which would be, let's be clear, a really large pile that I'm not even entirely sure how we would make something like that, but that's not what we're doing today. And then you took every other single animal on the planet and you put them in another pile, the beetles would still outnumber that. That pile would be here, the other pile would be kind of more like here. Now there's one particular beetle that we're seeing a lot of this time of year, and it is a June bug. Sometimes called a June beetle, sometimes called a May beetle, because I know right away you're like, well, hold on, Mr. Brett, if it is May, yet you're telling that this is a June bug, springtime. They come out. Again, as the weather changes, we maybe see them in May, we maybe see them in June, but because they're so large, we're seeing a lot of them right now. At night, they're banging around on the side of your house, they're attracted to light. Scientists aren't entirely sure. I mean, we know that some things like moths and others are drawn to that light. This seems to be one of those insects. I'm going to give you a little bit closer look at this while we talk more about its life cycle. All right, so we recognize this as a beetle, at least most of us do, because of that shiny outside pair of wings it has on its back. Of course, our beetle here seems to have flipped over some. These beetles are not the most agile, at least in walking, much better at flying. But on the outside part, you can see that line that runs down the middle of its back. That is the outside pair of wings. They have another pair of wings on the inside that are soft and leathery that are made for flying. Now, we recognize them, we see them as an adult beetle. And actually, if we look closely, you can see that cool little fuzzy orange vest it's got. I think that's super cool. Most recognizable as adult. However, this beetle spent 3 years in the ground as a larva, eating roots of plants like grasses and shrubs and trees, emerges in its 4th year as an adult. Often that first year as an adult, spends the summer eating and growing, but then climbs back into the soil for the winter, only to reemerge in its 5th year of life, 2nd year as an adult, to go find a mate, lay eggs, and then die. 5 years for an insect is an eternity to be alive. All right, so our June beetle here, the June bug, yes, 5 years on the planet, which is amazing for an insect. So when you see one, resist the urge. I know that's a large bug, and for some of you, even just watching this has given you a little bit of the heebie-jeebies, like, oh, squish it. Please don't. If you're looking at this thing has made it through 4 years of life, if not 5. Let it go on, complete its life cycle. As a June bug, it is food for things like birds, maybe frogs, toads that are wandering around the forest. So it is an important part of the food chain out here as well. But kind of a neat thing as far as phenology goes, as we study, the happenings, the natural events that are taking place throughout the calendar year, this definitely is that late spring, early summer happening. It isn't the last of the large insects to emerge. Of course, the cicadas, not the 13 to 17 year variety that's going to blow up on the East Coast this year, where there's going to be millions upon millions, but our dog-day cicadas, which are more of like a 3 to 5 year life cycle. So they're not the last, the June bugs, or the large insects, but they are certainly neat and interesting. Next time you see one, take a close look. Look for that fuzzy orange vest. Probably one of my favorite things about it. Thanks again for watching Lowry at Home. I hope you learned something and hope to see you sometime soon out here at the Lowry Nature Center.
Thank you, Brett, for telling us a bit about June bugs. They certainly are amazing critters. I hope you get outside today. It's supposed to be a beautiful day. We got some great weather this week. Find yourself some June bugs or some other exciting bits of nature. Let us know down in the comments what you are seeing, and we hope to see you all sometime soon out at Lowry Nature Center. Everybody have a great day. Bye-bye.